So one thing I want to tell you a little bit about just right off the bat is if we open up this little waffle here, you've got your different Google applications that are available to you. One thing that we're going to use a lot here is this the Google Drive. We have set up what they call team drives. And so you have, there's a little bit of a difference here. So you have the My Drive, and everything in here are storage for all of your files, right? So this is anything that is specific to you. If you have a project that you're working on, or you're working with a buyer or a seller, and you've got some documents that you want to hold on to, maybe they're not not to the point of writing a contract yet, but you're just trying to keep some tabs of stuff. Anything that you're working on personally related to business can be stored in My Drive. This is only you can see this unless you share the document with other people. You can share things in here externally or with other team members, but there is a better way to share things among team members, especially when it comes to resources and stuff like that. And we're going to talk about that a little bit here in the team drive. We've got our team drives here. You're going to see that you do have a drive that is specific to you. So everything, all documents where that have to do with your connection with our company are going to be housed in this team drive. The only people that have access to this are you and the management team, whoever your coaches, whoever you're working with for your accountability. So off the bat, you'll see that there'll be a copy of the independent contractor agreement that you signed with our company. There'll also be the action plan that you're going to work through with your coach each week. Is going to be housed in here. And then there's another document working on looking at a compensation model, being able to play with your numbers. And that'll be on a separate video on how to kind of use that. So these three documents will be in here right off the bat for you. But this is a place where whenever we get further into your training and we're looking at specific lead gen levers that you're working with, whether it's an open house or FSBOs and expiries, that sort of thing. Anything that you're working on for a lead gen lever will also be here in your team drive that is specific to you. So again, the only people who have access to this are yourself and the management team. So the other, there should be a couple of other team drives in here. Let's see if I can refresh and have those show up. There's team drives for different topics or things that are taken care of here at Les Bailey & Associates. And so here we go. So we've got our transaction management team drive. This is where all of our pendings and listings are held. So you can get in here and take a look at what active listings we have, what listings are coming soon. Most likely, so you can see there's active, coming soon, potential, expired, canceled, all the different stages of listings that we have all within this file. You'll see each property has its own folder as well, and it houses all of the listing documents, photos, marketing materials, all that kind of stuff. Not a whole lot that you're going to need to use within these documents. It's mostly handled by our transaction coordinator. This is where she works out of most predominantly, and she's adding things to this all the time and keeping them up to date. So point for you to know is that if you are having a conversation with a client, or you're out and about and need to get some information about a current listing or current pending, you have the ability to come into this drive and look at the documents and be able to get the answers that you need. So that's kind of the big point on that one. You most likely won't be working out of this drive all that often. It'll just be used as a reference for you. The sales team drive is a drive that is being developed currently to be a resource for you and everything that you need to use to be able to complete your job. So there's information on resources for different buyers, sellers, all the different types of situations that you might find yourself in working with a buyer or a seller. The documents and the information is going to be housed here on this sales team drive. So it's kind of just a quick rundown of how those work. There'll be more information and more things that become available as they're being developed on the team.